I'm Michael Kwaiser.
And I am his wife, Debbie.
When I went for my PSA, my yearly checkup, the PSA popped a little bit to 4.6. And so that was a flag to go to a urologist for a biopsy. And we went to our local urologist, and he did a biopsy, and it was confirmed that I had cancer. He just gave us these options that were just so grim and so dark and so hopeless, frightening and hopeless that I was just kind of in a state of what am I going to do? There has to be something better. There has to be more options for us to be able to have to deal with this.
So I got on the internet and Googled innovative procedures in treating prostate cancer. And this first thing I read was a study that had just been published. It was published in The Lancet. And it just was just what we were looking for.
It was a match. And what drew my attention to it was the fact, a line in it said, my goal and objective is to preserve the quality of life for men. And when that line was read to me, it was like, bam. And so there was it was almost like something lifted out of it. So all of a sudden there was hope. And then it was late that evening, so next day Deborah called Southfield about this article about prostate cancer.
And I called thinking maybe they'll see us in the next couple months. This might be something that will help us. And she said, we'll see you Tuesday. And I just couldn't believe that they would see us that fast. So we were thrilled. And we drove to Southfield and met with Dr. McLaughlin, and it was just like this big weight lifted off
He had
our shoulders.
He had my confidence
our
after
feelings.
10 minutes. He was attentive and listening to me and empathetic. And he took the time to repeat what I said to make sure it was clear, and then reassured me on every point that I feared. I was not afraid to tell him everything that I was afraid of. I didn't feel like a file or a number. I felt like this person and this whole establishment of this hospital cared. I've had a lifelong passion for the game of golf, and it started with my father. So then this evolved with our conversation with Dr. McLaughlin, and his passion matched my passion, and so we started talking about our golf games, and that just kind of drew us closer together. Everyone was so kind and so nice that when I had my last treatment, it was a celebration and the bell went off. And I went home and everything was good. I mean, I felt a little weak, but not at first. And Dr. McLaughlin said to me, these seeds are going to start kicking in, and you will feel this. You will feel some fatigue. You will feel the results of radiation inside your body. And I was assured by Dr. McLaughlin that this is going to pass. And then early spring, just towards the end of that season, I started getting it back. And when this season started, it just bang, I'm just ripping the ball, and everything is back. And I just kind of I'm so lucky to be able to be treated this way and be able to have my life given back to me.